Hi, my name is Emma Lombardi. I'm here today to discuss the required readings that we did this week for Module 1. I wanted to start off with Facing Carrie Buck, the article that we learned about eugenic sterilization and what happened to Carrie. In Carrie v. Bell in 1927, the Supreme Court promised the Virginia law that they would go through this eugenic sterilization process, which was a practice that was previously believed to be a good thing. But as, time goes by, we learn things that wasn't necessarily a good practice to have. So that would be eugenic sterilization. I found it to be very important as a part of going over people with special needs and what used to happen to them. Basically, they would mutilate or make it so that they could not bear children anymore because they believed that they were genetically inferior to a normal regular person. So I found it really important. Another thing that I found important from our readings from the text was ESSA, or the Every Student Succeeds Act, was signed to create a commitment to equal opportunity for all students, which was signed by Barack Obama in 2015. And that opened up for a lot of more inclusivity for students and to make sure that they were all getting the same treatment. So school choice, different things like that. I found that to be very important. Another thing I found important from our readings was learning more about the IEP, or having preferable assistance teams at your campus. So every IEP is designed to help every student and their needs. And I really enjoyed that they even included a transition plan for kids with an IEP, because as they mature, they're going to have to make changes to their life. Obviously the IEP isn't going to work for them at every single age because people aren't the same at every single age. So I found it really interesting to learn more about that and how it helps with student assessments and identify students with special needs, and that the plan is really a everybody hands-on thing. The parents help, the teacher helps, the school helps. It's really interesting. I didn't really know much about it. I actually got to shadow a teacher, and she was working with students who had special needs. And it was interesting because I got to learn a lot more about an IEP. And even IEPs, I believe, were used in ESOL for kids who just had learning disabilities. So it was really neat to learn about that a little bit more in depth than the knowledge I previously had. And then there was a question about, do I believe disability discrimination is still a thing in present day? Yes, I do believe it is still a thing. I have 2 cousins that are special needs. They are autistic and they are twins, and I have personally seen through my years of just some of the stories I've heard from my cousin who things people have said to her, and it's just ugly, and I just don't understand why people have to be so ignorant and really not respectful to people who have special needs. And I also work in the service industry, so I do see a lot of people, and I understand that everyone is different. And I have seen a lot of people be rude and disrespectful to someone even who's just in a wheelchair, not as accommodating, and it's really upsetting to hear and see. So I'm actually excited that we're discussing this and I'm taking this class because I get to hopefully learn more and maybe make a difference with that. So this is my discussion. These are my thoughts on this week's module, and I can't wait to see others. Bye.